politics aside, people, you have to admit Barack Obama is the coolest president ever. He really is. He plays basketball, he tells jokes, you know, he smokes. It's like if the president were black. It's just something special. But now he's leaving, and it looks like choosing his replacement is a lot harder than anyone expected, because 2016 was Hillary's presidency to lose, and it looks like that's exactly what she's doing.
For the first time ever, Donald Trump takes the lead over Hillary Clinton in the national polling average. It is close, though, 43.4% to 43.2%.
How the f did we get here? How on earth? The only time anyone should be struggling to choose between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump is if they're picking a Halloween costume, people. But president? America, are you serious right now? How are you stuck with two choices? This is the same country with 17 different types of cornflakes. There's 4 different shows about tiny houses. You've got like 6 Kardashians when you only need 1. And you've got just 2 presidential... I don't understand. Like, before this election started, Hillary Clinton was one of the most popular public officials in the country. Now, she's losing to an overcooked sweet potato. How the hell did this happen? And you know what? It doesn't help that every few months we hear something like this.
The U.S. State Department's Inspector General reported today that Hillary Clinton did not follow department guidelines when she used a personal email account and private email server as Secretary of State.
She violated the Federal Records Act by not turning over all official emails before she left office.
When 2 IT staffers voiced concerns about her email practices and security, they were told, quote, never to speak of the Secretary's personal email system again.
Why, Hillary? Why? So basically, Hillary had a personal email server against the rules, lied about being allowed to use it, and then when someone brought it up, they were told to never speak of it again. Sounds less like a bureaucratic cover-up and more like a scene in Game of Thrones. That's what that sounds like. Lord Baelish, is it true that the Queen has been using a private server? Never speak of the Queen's personal email system again. Of course, my lord. And pray do tell, what is email? I don't know. We're deviating from the books now. We're deviating. Things are changing. Now, the IG report on Hillary's email is complicated. 83 pages of what policy rules were violated and when did emails get stolen, or did they get stolen, or were they deleted? And thankfully, one expert has summarized everything for us.
She's as crooked as they come. She had a little bad news today, as you know, from some reports came down weren't so good, but not so good. The Inspector General's report, not good.
Hey, Donald, you can use full sentences, you know. It's a speech, not Twitter. You can, You know the one nice thing about Donald Trump is that when Trump takes the country back to the Stone Age, he's going to be able to effectively communicate. It's already suiting his style. Union, state, strong, strong. State, union, strong. It's so insane right now. Hillary's image has gotten so bad that now voters can't even think of nice things to say about her.
I want a word or phrase to describe Hillary Clinton.
Corrupt. Liar. Deceiver. Opportunist.
You could turn off the sound and still see on her face that she was lying. She was the worst liar I think I've ever seen in my life.
She lied about lying.
How many of you have a positive impression of Hillary Clinton? Raise your hands. None of you.
Damn. Is it really that bad, people? Right now, people are looking at presidential candidates the same way they look at public bathrooms. Oh, no, not that one. Not that, I guess, but no hands. You know, this stage of the campaign makes you wonder if there's anything Hillary can do to get people to like her again. And for more on this, we turn to senior Clinton campaign analyst Michelle Wolf, everybody. Now, Michelle, obviously this is not great news for Hillary Clinton. I mean, what should she do about the latest controversy?
Well, listen, Hillary, the jig is up. No one likes you. But you can make that work. You just have to embrace your unlikability. Hold it closer than the leash you keep Bill on. She keeps him on a leash. He needs needs to be on a leash. But you're not running to be everybody's friend. You're running to be the boss, and no one likes their boss.
Well, I mean, some people like their bosses.
No. No one likes their boss. Not even at all. Not even a teeny tiny bit. My boss speaks weird. He says things like controversy. It's controversy. You sound like you're narrating an old children's school book. And how many dimples do you need?
I only have 2 dimples, and they're not my fault.
Yes, they are. You need to strengthen your cheek muscles. It's a deformity.
Okay, let's move on. What about Hillary?
Hillary just needs to be herself. Remember this picture? That's who we need to run the world. A no-nonsense, indoor sunglass-wearing, on her own plane boss lady who eats enemies and policy. Now, people always complain that Hillary doesn't seem like a candidate you could get a beer with. Maybe she doesn't want to get a beer with you, or whatever weird spritzer she drinks. If you saw a woman alone in a bar wearing the sunglasses like Hillary Clinton wears, you'd say, oh, she looks like a Terminator. I'll leave that one alone. And that's what America needs in a boss. You don't need to be liked to be effective. Look at Bill Belichick.
The Patriots coach.
Yes, of real football. He has 4 Super Bowl rings, and he did it without a kind or honest bone in his body. I'm not even sure he has bones. He looks like if a burp were a person. He's mean, he's underhanded, he looks like he fishes his shirt out of a swamp behind a Goodwill. But he wins. And that's your role model, Hillary. Be the Belichick this country needs.
Yeah, but Michelle, don't Americans deserve a leader that they like?
No! Hillary is braces. They're awkward, painful, you don't want to be seen with them, but they get the job done. What is this controversy even about? Emails, a server? Well, I'm walking around here pretending like we know what a server is. Yeah, I could definitely point it out in this room. The only question we should ask about our emails is, did they get where they were supposed to go? Yes? Well, then shut the up. Oh, no. She has a shrill voice. It hurts my man head. Look, take it from someone else who has a shrill voice. Maybe it's not her problem. Maybe you just need to fix your bitch-ass ears.
Oh. Well, I would just like to say for the record, I think you have a lovely voice.
No, you don't, you lady-faced liar. I hate my boss. The point is, no one likes their boss. And Hillary, we need you to be our boss. We don't want you to be, but we need you to be. Because if you aren't, in a couple of years, we're gonna be eating grilled squirrel from a hole in the ground with our children asking, but why do we have to live like this, Mommy? And we'll have to respond, we didn't vote for the smart lady because of some email she sent from a different server. And then the child will say, well, what's a server? And we'll have to say, I don't know, Kevin, I never knew. Now shut up and eat your squirrel before King Trump comes back, Trevor.
Wow. Thank Michelle Wolf, everybody.